Dealing with difficult feelings toward an autistic coworker. Does anyone else feel this way? I work in the tech field, and while I enjoy my job, one of my coworkers really gets to me. It's apparent that he is on the autism spectrum, but he doesn't seem to realize it. On top of that, there are other aspects of his behavior that make it difficult to be around him. Firstly, he has persistent hygiene issues and isn't aware of it. He often has dry skin falling off his face and head, which can be quite off-putting. However, this is just scratching the surface. He is often condescending without realizing it, which makes interactions with him challenging. He tends to interrupt people and talk over them, even if they try to continue speaking. It can get frustrating when you can't get a word in because he dominates the conversation in this manner. I recall one incident where he was guiding me through a task. He instructed me to click on a specific setting, let's call it View for our discussion here. When I couldn't immediately locate it, he started repeating click on View. View. The button that says View. Do you see where it says View? It was so ridiculous that a coworker blurted out, "Goodness, do you have to be so condescending?" He seemed embarrassed and quieted down temporarily, but these instances happen frequently. He fancies himself as a hacker and believes he is intellectually superior to everyone else. He feels compelled to offer unsolicited advice in every conversation, regardless of the topic. I recall a recent incident where he was explaining how to install a Windows update to one of my coworkers who has been working in tech for 5 years. The coworker jokingly replied, "So, after I install the update, I just press the button that says restart, right?" To which the annoying coworker enthusiastically responded, "Exactly. Actually, it might be better to shut down." To add to the frustration, this coworker is in his 30s and still lives with his parents. He frequently boasts about his financial savvy and how he paid for college on his own. He has an obsession with computers, children's cartoons, anime, and not even the well-regarded video games. His conversations revolve solely around these topics. Perhaps I may come across as unsympathetic, but I'm finding it increasingly difficult to tolerate this individual. What makes matters worse is that he is exceptionally skilled at his job. He spends all his free time tinkering with complex home networks and even conducts side studies relevant to our work projects. Yet despite his workload and dedication, he isn't earning much more than entry-level coworkers. Furthermore, he has no other significant aspects in his life. He constantly flatters the boss, acting as a yes man, which earns him favor despite our collective complaints. I doubt he will ever leave this job, and finding a way to deal with him is proving challenging. His inability to pick up on social cues makes it necessary to confront him directly, which is difficult and time-consuming. I simply don't have the energy to lay out explicit rules for what constitutes appropriate behavior. Apologies for the lengthy rant. I just needed to vent and get this frustration off my chest.